Previously on The Blind Date.
It's crazy when someone just hits you right? Like, are you a stingy person? And I was like, hey, calm down here.
I hate asking. So when I'm with a guy, I would not like to ask every time. You know, women always need things. That guy is stingy. You can't be telling me that you water your grass. Nigga, I water my grass. So I dress well, I dress sassy, I will be the first like that's my lady. But you contribute no penny.
What are your hobbies, babe?
Eating, hanging out. Yes, but majority are eating. Yeah, it's very important.
So you need a man who can feed you.
I don't need a man who can feed me.
You said you need a man who will man up to your needs.
I'm a grown-up, when you see me, you see that I feed a lot good.
Yeah, that's great.
I look good, so actually I don't need you to feed me.
You didn't come?
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't need to feed me.
Alright. I hope you cook well too.
Yeah, I'm an extremely good cook.
What part of Cameroon are you from? I'm sure I can guess already.
From the southwest region.
Southwest region. It screams southwest.
Precisely Bayangi Manu division.
Manu.
Yes. Okay. I am from the southwest region, precisely from Manu, Bayangi. Yes, we are known for our additions too much of doing, understand? Too much sex. We love to do. Yeah, very true. Because I love it too. I love doing. If you don't know how to do, I'll break up with you.
I know a guy from there that I don't like. Am I going to like you?
Who is that?
Don't bother. That guy is of no importance.
How can you start something and don't finish it?
Okay, you really need me to finish it.
Yeah.
Okay, the guy is he's a guy who holds a part. I'm going to tell you this thing. You're going to understand the point, but you're not going to get exactly what I want to say. So, the guy holds some he holds the key to some vital parts of my life, but he continues to turn around. The guy is not being fair to me, and I don't like him because he exercises partial justice. But I think that's not where we are now. That's not where we are now.
Spoke too fast that you're just opposing points and everything.
So many things.
I didn't really get your point, but that's not bad.
No, I told you won't get this story. He's giving me a hard time.
Like, this guy has nothing to say. Like, how can you be telling me that I know some guy from Bayangi, this and that. He has nothing to say. Like, I'm like, is this guy, where is he from?
They're good guys from the southwest. No offense to all my brothers from that side. Power to all of us. But there are a couple of guys and girls as well, people from the southwest who really think of themselves like they're way over their heads. They feel like they're on top of the world.
I guess Jones and PJ's tribe of origin would be a reason to worry.
Bayangi always want to be on the front, always want to be seen and everything.
Like, I thought he was about to say, okay, I heard that Bayangi people, they love sex. That's what I was trying to hear. That's what about, or like they are proud or whatsoever. It's like saying that this guy, he had an opportunity to this guy, but this guy was wanting to give him vibe and whatsoever. Just kind of like going round. Actually, he had nothing to say about Bayangi people, because actually we're the best. Saying a lot of things, but making no sense out of it. You see, you're just like talking. At the end of the day, we don't get the point. Where are you from?
I'm from the northwest, Banso, precisely. What do you know about Banso, guys?
They're not kind.
They're not kind?
Yes, I have some kind of negative impressions about the Banso.
Negative impression? You know, if I may, I actually believe that in life we live through every day to defy the odds of what people think about us, right?
Yeah.
So that's what my main aim is. I don't want to be thought of as a group, but as a person. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, it's good.
So what tribe are you from?
I'm from the West region. I'm Bamileke, 100%. Majority say girls of our tribe are submissive, respectful, but I don't think this generation is.
I think Bamileke people are really very interesting people.
Very.
Yeah, with idealist control of emotions and financial prospects.
That's true.
But then I feel like every single person has his manner of reacting to whatever the person is faced with. That's why it's always much important not to blame any person with respect to what they react to.
So, concerning your tribe, should I be afraid of anything?
I think that you should probably think of me as somebody from Banso and not a Banso person. For example, I'm a Banso person. My parents, both parents are from Banso, but I'm not really Banso straight because it's been like a long while I've been there, right? I didn't grow up there. Yeah, so most of my cultures and habits were not really tied to whatever people think about Banso people.
Banso people, I never dated a Banso before. So from my friend's experience, because I'm only going to rely on my friend's experience, Banso people are like, they're tribalistic, yes. They talk to me also about this thing. They do incest. Voila. We talked about it with the girls, like Banso people like incest, so they can get married to their sisters. I was like, what? Meaning, if I go to his house, like if he presents me to his family and the sister loves him, the sister can oppose. I was like shocked, like, what?
Now, Gwen has heard a lot of negative vibes about salt people.
That there's a tradition, you can get married to your sister and have children. Anyways, I was really reluctant, but then he said that I should focus on him. So he's different. Told me, let me have my own experience with him.
So have you ever dated someone you've never seen before?
Yes.
Oh, after all, this is not Barry's first experience with a blind date.
And how did it go?
We met on Facebook actually. We're friends. I accepted his friend request. Later on, we started chatting, and you know, he was so nice. By then, I think I went to South Korea for holidays, and then we met, and we just started chatting on Facebook. I'd never seen his picture.
You have never seen his picture?
I did not see his picture. I didn't have pictures.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
So you got into a relationship with him just on Facebook?
Yeah, because of the person he is. That's one thing. I don't check out your physique. I check out who you are, who truly you are actually. I don't look at the physique, whether you're tall, but you need to really be actually tall.
Hold on, you don't check out the physique, but he needs to be tall. That's quite contradictory, girl.
How do you date someone that, because earlier you spoke about discovering people. You spoke about discovering people and not asking about them. So that means that you got into a relationship on Facebook just by questions then. So whatever he told you, you believed then. Then you got into a relationship with him. So does it not contradict what you just said about discovering people?
No. I got to know how he does his things. I didn't necessarily have to ask him any question. In life, you don't necessarily need to ask anybody a question. Your mom does not ask you some certain questions. She discovers who you are from how you do your things. We used to chat on phone. And when he talks, I just know that, okay, this guy is like this, he doesn't like this. This guy is like this, he likes this. And I don't need to ask him any question. And the conversations are never really boring because, you know, the more I push you to talk, the more you reveal things that I don't know, that I push you to talk in such a way that I don't see anything, and it brings out your curiosity about who I am. And at the same time, I re-ask you the same question because I want to know whether we are on the same line, the same track, actually.
Okay. That's interesting. It's the first time I'm hearing someone tell me they have dated someone without ever seeing them, like in a relationship. But as you say, it's something unique. At least that's one unique thing about you that I can say, because it's rare.
Yeah, my sister got married actually through this kind of Facebook kind of stuff. She got married. Wow. She dated a guy for 4 years. She did not even know who she's going to meet. The guy was out of the country, but when they met, she said, okay, this guy is not my type, like physically, but I've learned to love this guy, and then they got married. And,
yeah, that means that this show was actually made for you and your family.
Please?
I mean that this type of show was really made for you, because if your sister got married in a similar situation, I mean that this show is really meant for you.
I mean, you would agree with me that this show was made for Barry and family.
It's my thing, because I'm always indoors. I don't have the time to go out, dress up, very hot, so that guys should see me. And even when I go out and then guys see me, I'm always very shy. Then, it depends. If the guy looks very cute, I can give my number. But I don't know why the relationships with the guys who are so cute always die down. Then I meet like the guys on Facebook who do not have pictures, and then I start liking them, and then it stays for long. It's when I see them like face to face that the thing becomes so messy. Mysterious love is the best. It's actually the very best, because it's more exciting when you've never seen the person, because you're just imagining all you can do the day you see the person, how you hold the person, what you wear, how. It's really nice, because you're like, when I meet him, I hold him, have fun, that kind of fun.
I mean, just the fact that she can get into a relationship with someone on Facebook, I don't believe in that. I mean, it's borderline a little bit kind of childlike thinking, because for you to be in a relationship, when you consider yourself in a relationship with someone, you have to at least meet the person, then know the person well. You can just claim that you are talking to someone, that's all. That one is better than saying you are in a relationship on Facebook. I mean, there's a lot of catfishing that happens these days. It's naive. It's like very naive. And she does not ask questions again. So how did it even start? First of all, how come you, okay, what even made you assume that you're already in a relationship without asking the questions, without, I mean, you're just like, hey, after, I don't know, the guy asks all about yourself, then you don't ask him back, then you're like, okay, I'm in a relationship with this guy in your mind. I'm like, that's very naive.
What is the ideal? What is the kind of ideal date you want to have? The perfect date, like one which is fascinating, like that will trigger you.
Ideal date. It changes every time, but let me just say what it is right now.
Yeah.
Right now, I think. Right now, I'm really in the mood for maybe an outdoor day, to go on a picnic. You know, just sit out and talk and enjoy beautiful weather. You know, that kind of stuff. That's what I'm feeling right now. It can change, but right now.
I know, right? Yeah. So we actually go crazy on your first date, like you told me?
No, I'm actually very shy. I think I'm shy. So on my first date, I might be weirdly quiet, but if the flow is natural, I think I'll warm up. But I'm not going to be crazy on my first date. That I know for a fact.
That means you actually love somebody that can take you out of your shy nature. That's yes, it, right?
Like if I feel comfortable around you, I think I'm just going to loosen up. So yeah.
You don't mean you're much. Are you actually single? Or
I'm single. I'm single. Single, like not single. I'm single.
Wow.
Like the actual single.
Single. Well, it's possible that somebody who is not single will come there, you know, to spread their options. So yeah, I think it makes sense that he will ask.
Okay, is there a particular reason why you're single, or you think it's as a result of something?
Honestly, there's no particular reason. Like, I don't know why I'm single.
Okay, you're just waiting for the ideal person, right?
It's not even about ideal guy. I think I just got caught up in the moment of just enjoying being single, and I let it tarry for too long. So there's no particular reason.
All right.
Honestly,
that's at least a valid reason. So I don't think she's going to lie to me about that, because there's some lies I obviously hear. I know, of course, this is a lie, but I just believed her because the way she sounded, she was being honest about being single.
But will you actually love to date someone?
Of course. I mean, I'm on the blind date. So
maybe I was just taking time to, you know, they say to enjoy being in a relationship, you have to first of all, you know, learn to be with yourself. And I think I've been in that phase of just, you know, enjoying life by myself. And my last serious relationship was in 2016. So yeah, it's been a while. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Why are you single, and for how long have you been single?
Okay, I'm single. I've been single for like 3 months, 3 to 4 months. And actually, not everything works out the way we want, so things just happened and I'm single.
Which things just happened? What thing?
Well, the reason I'm single is because girls has come like so many heartbreaks. Like you treat one person right today and the next minute something else. So the last breakup I had was this girl. Then like vibing was all good and was all good. Everything was feeling perfectly well. Then at one point in time, I discovered she's taking her distance and she's trying to ghost me. I'm like, wow, what's happening to you? What's happening? So after doing the investigations and all that, I discovered actually she was seeing someone else. So I will look at myself and ask the question that is that I don't give you what you want, or I'm not good enough for you, or what's happening? Like I tend to have a one-on-one conversation. I said, like, can we talk? Then even the talking part, she becomes nonchalant. Like she doesn't care if actually one answers to my questions or not. So
was it your fault?
No. It was not my fault. Girls are the way they are. Scum. So of course it's not my fault.
Where are my girls at? Ooh, did Tom just call us scum?
He said that. Wow. Are you serious? He said that girls are scum. Wow. Seriously, I'm sure that would have led to a whole different conversation. Well, that's his opinion though. I don't know what he's been through to think that girls are scum.
Girls are scum. The whole world knows that. Girls are scum. Girls are scum. Girls are scum. You can start narrating examples. You give an example today, that means I'm going to finish like you're going to keep on citing examples. And everybody says it every day on the timeline, Twitter timeline, Instagram, statues, girls are scum everywhere. Like you never trust anybody, you never trust any girl because they're always going to leave you. Finally.
Do you love movies? Do you love music?
I love music. I love movies except horror movies.
You don't watch movies?
I watch movies except horror.
Okay, don't like horror?
Yeah.
I still like watching horror, especially with girls, so that when she's scared, she can be like shouting and leaning on me. What kind of music? Like, who's your favorite musician?
Let's say I have many favorite musicians.
Pardon?
Bruno Mars for one.
Bruno Mars?
Yeah, then Nicki Minaj.
Man, this is like a match in heaven. I've always known that Bruno Mars will sing in my wedding. Yeah. So if it's the one Bruno Mars to be at your wedding, then I'm just the perfect person.
Ooh, compatibility checked. They both like music. Bruno Mars.
Wait, do you sing?
I sing. I have like that voice that I know pitch and I can maintain, but I sing a little. Do you play any instrument?
No. I would have loved to learn how to play guitar, but
I can help you. Maybe I can help you. I'm a, how do you call it, a novice at the guitar. But I play a few chords, like I can play the guitar and I can sing a little bit.
Oh, that's
that
cool.
can be a nice second date now. Just guitar, some singing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh la la, did Paul just convince Samira to go on a second date? Oh my goodness. This is about to get interesting.
What about dancing? Do you know how to dance?
I don't know. The funny thing is that I don't know how to dance. I used to be in a dance group when I was in year 1. So I don't understand how I was in the dance group, but I still don't know how to dance up to now. It's work in progress.
Okay.
Maybe we can teach each other now.
Okay, no problem. Like I said, I need a guy who thinks sex is more important after marriage. So I would like to know, what is your take on sex after marriage or sex before marriage?
I'm a PK. You know what the PK is?
Pardon?
Do you know what a PK is?
No.
I'm a pastor's kid. So legally, I have to say that I believe that sex should only be after marriage. Because if I don't say that, my church people are going to kill me. But yes, I believe that sex is after marriage. And I believe in keeping yourself to marriage.
And he was like,
since he's a pastor's son, he has to say that he's for because all the stuff, all the bullshit he was saying. I was like, ah, that means he's not really for sex after marriage. Yeah, I did not think.
I don't know. I think I am saying it in a kind of joking manner. I'm just trying to be funny, but I actually mean it. But I might be coming off as I'm just playing it off, or I'm not serious. But I was just trying to lighten the atmosphere. I'm a Christian, and I love God, and I believe in the Bible, and sex is for after marriage. And even if I was not a Christian, statistics show that marriages and couples are more happy when they abstain till marriage.
Statistics? Where on earth did Paul get that from?
So I think sex before marriage is the fact that you can stay till after marriage to have sex really means that you have a level of self-control. So to be able to keep yourself till you're married is important, and it's important to me. I believe in keeping yourself till marriage. I've actually dated somebody that we never even kissed, but just like that.